Hi, welcome to Toysbackzen. Today, I'm going to reveal a 70s toy haul. So first, I wanted to thank my buddy who finds all this stuff for me. He's not really a toy collector, although he likes Lego. But he's not really a toy collector, and he finds all this stuff through his job. And he lets me know what he has, and I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in that. And then he sells it to me. And he gives me really good deals on everything. So I wanted to thank him for that. This was an epic haul that he sold me for like 50 bucks. And first is pretty much a near mint in box Dungeons and Dragons game. I've never even heard of this before. And I know that there's a drawer here somewhere that has some stuff in it. There it is. Some pieces. From what I can tell, everything is there. There's 4 die-cast pieces. And then there's 3 green chips, and the rest are orange pieces that look like castle bricks that you use. And there's supposed to be 50 of those, and I think I counted 49. But this thing lights up and makes sounds. I did check the battery, and there was some really disgusting batteries in there. Don't leave batteries in your toys. Because people like me have to clean it out and then sometimes fix the toy before it works. So there's the green chips there. They each have a different part on them. And here's the pieces. This also has like a headphone jack, I believe. Next we have Ricochet Racers. So this is a gun. And these pieces here, they look like bullets, but they have wheels on the bottom of them. These are all from the 1970s. I think one thing in this lot might have said 1980. So what you're supposed to do is put this inside the gun. You even got a sight there. And then you're supposed to be able to shoot it off. And the bullet car flies across the room. And so the gun is supposed to come with 2 ramps. I didn't get the ramps, but there's also like a bullseye, and there's a stopper board that it came with. So it's supposed to shoot out, but I think something is seized inside. So maybe I shouldn't have put that in there. But anyway, I'll get it back out and then probably open it up eventually and maybe clean it up. If anybody wants me to do a toy repair on this to get it working, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do something like that. It also came with a little holster for the bullets. Obviously it comes with 3 bullets, and I only got 2. Next we got this. It's not mint, but it did come with the box. It's a Nerf Classic Glider. It actually does work. I tried it. If you throw it, it glides across the room. Works pretty good. The box is cool. It gives you all the information, how it works. So it's kind of cool to get the boxes. Although I'm an opener, so, but I mean, it's already been obviously opened and played with. It's kind of in bad shape on the back of it there, but here we have Pulsar. This is a really cool figure. I've seen a few people talk about this figure on YouTube. And when I saw it in the box, I was super excited. You push the button in the back and it looks like his heart pumps. There's the button there. I don't believe those are original pants. These here, which are in great shape actually, none of this stuff has been cleaned yet, so the pants are in really good shape. Smells a little musty, but these are the original pants. And I do have the original boots too. Now, for what I can tell, you can take the face off, and the inside of his head, like his brain and everything, is clear. And I know there's a couple different versions of this. There's one with the clear crotch, or one with the crotch that's painted the same color as the skin. But you can see there the date on the back. And there's the holes for the light. And you can see also that there's some weird plastic degrading going on there. So let's open this up. I'm scared to open this up because I know that it can break. But there's a piece inside that's supposed to have inside like a little disc or something, like a lenticular disc. And I'm hoping it's inside. If not, that's fine. It's still a cool figure, but if it is, then I think these are pretty rare to find. I just don't want to break it trying to get this thing open. Oh my God, it is inside. That's amazing. You can see the light going through the brain. Let's take this out. I don't know if there's supposed to be one or two. I'm not sure how many is supposed to come with it, but this looks pretty thick. It looks like there's two there, but I think it's just one. Yeah, it's just one. Let's take a closer look at this and see what it looks like. This must be like a memory disc. That was really cool. That's probably the best thing out of this lot. And here we have a motorcycle. It's missing the seat, unfortunately. It's got a black seat that goes with it. It's a Honda 700. Farrah Fawcett. All the 70s boys wanted a Farrah Fawcett pin, I'm sure. And this is a 12-inch G.I. Joe. And there's a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff in here. Adventure Team G.I. Joe figures, and there's just one figure, but a whole bunch of parts. Boots, hats, some clothes. And here is a certificate of membership. TBZ. TBZ. That's kind of cool. It has the original owner's name on it. There's kind of a history of what this childhood played with, because this all came from the same person. So it's pretty awesome. So there's all the parts. The G.I. Joe flippers and boots and hats, a purse, jacket. life preservers. There's the boots for Pulsar. And I think he's got his boots there. I'll probably keep this G.I. Joe, actually. He's the first 12-inch G.I. Joe that I have, and he's vintage. It's really cool to have. I'm going to have to use some of Toy Polloy's directions and try to put him back together. And here's a medal. I think this is a real medal. An African medal. 8th Army, it said on it. This is a really cool thing. I did a lot of research on this. This is a Cox. It's made by Cox. C-O-X. It's a tether car. It has a gas motor in it. Or a cable. And when you turn it on, it just goes around in a circle, and you hold on to the cable, and it just goes around you. That's why it's called a tether car. And I do have some paperwork that came with a lot of this stuff, so we'll take a look at that later. This is, I think, Marx or Mattel. I think this was Mattel that I saw on the bottom of it. I remember playing with those as a kid. I was like 6 or 7. I'd go to my cousin's, and he was way older than me. He was like, a teenager driving. Some more pull cords there, and I'd always go over there, and my uncle would take the stuff out and let us play with his old toys, and he had those pull cars. Now this one is a car that, this is by Marx, actually. The other one was, I think, Mattel. This is by Marx, and what you do, it's really cool. You pull it, and it's motorized, and it just takes off. Different style, but neat. They made quite a few of those. Here's a gun with a dart on it, but it was like a glider at the same time. Whoa, that goes pretty fast. Not bad for a 70s toy. Here's some details on the glider. It's amazing that actually still exists. Cardboard wings. I think this is G.I. Joe 2. Some kind of like a Red Cross box. Maybe has stuff in it. I'm not really sure what this is from. It could be G.I. Joe. If anybody knows out there, let me know. Like I said, I don't collect 70s stuff a lot, so I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I think that's from the helicopter, and that was a radar dish, I think, from the tower, maybe. And here's poor Spock, missing a leg. If there's anybody out there that has an extra leg that they can sell me, I'd love to have this Spock working again. He's got his belt, which is remarkable, and his clothes are still in really great condition. But if anybody has a leg out there, let me know. I can either trade or buy it off of you. And then these are all, I believe, Marx molded plastic figures. Daredevil, I think that is. And we've got a couple Native Americans, and we have Captain America, I believe. These are so dirty. And then we have Thor. Remarkably, I still have the hammer, which I'll have to glue back on, but use one of my repair techniques. And then some random stuff before we get to the big thing. There is, so that certificate you saw earlier, you'll see in a minute. There's a really big thing that this came with, which is the only thing that I was really interested in. But after I got the whole lot and did the research on it, it was really fun to see. I actually like all of these toys. Kind of a random helicopter. All the blades are still there. And I should be able to those blades actually come out, so you can just pop them back in. A couple plastic planes. And a whole stack of cards. Planet of the Apes cards. And as I'm going through them, I start realizing that there's doubles. So I have to go through them all and figure out, probably do that tonight. I'll go through all of them and figure out how many are supposed to be in the collection, and do I have them all? They're really cool. They're still in good shape. Like I said, everything smells kind of musty in this collection, so these are no different. And look at the back. There's stuff in the back. I think you can probably make a picture out of some of the cards, some information. And before I did the voiceover on this video, I just finished cleaning everything. Oh, here's another boot. Let's throw that over there. I just finished cleaning everything that was in this lot. And it was dirty. Whew. So back in the 60s and 70s, Adventure Team G.I. Joe, they went from Army to more of an adventure team. They really, really wanted you to join the Adventure Team Club, because everything, including the comics, all of the, brochures and everything, they all had somewhere in the paperwork for you to sign up to be part of the adventure team. Everything had it in it. But these comics are really cool. Check them out. Here's another brochure for those Cox vehicles. They made planes and cars and trains, and I really like that Beetle there. There's the car that I have. All kinds of different stuff. Rockets is probably a really popular toy line back in the early 70s. Here we have G.I. Joe, the Adventure Team, The Adventures of G.I. Joe comic book. So these comics are really good. And these comics are in pretty good shape, considering like what the toys look like. Another Adventure Team pamphlet. Sign up. Be part of the Adventure Team. Some advertising there by Hasbro. And this is the G.I. Joe Adventure Team headquarters. And a comic. This one is nice. Is a nice colored one. And yes, this is what was the main thing that I was excited about. This thing is so dirty. It's disgusting. It took me about almost an hour to clean this, just because it is laminated cardboard, but some of the lamination came apart in some places, and I did not want to get any water inside on the cardboard. So just with a damp cloth, I had to wash each wall and piece like 3 or 4 times just to get the dirt and grunge off of it. Just to get the dirt and the tobacco and nicotine and all that stuff. But now my basement smells better, I can tell you that. So this bottom piece is supposed to lift up and form a second level on the headquarters. And because these figures were 12-inch, this headquarters is huge, right? I think that's the main reason why, Kenner, who made Star Wars, and G.I. Joe, Hasbro made G.I. Joe. I think that's why Kenner was so popular, is because the vehicles didn't have to be 3 feet long and 2 feet tall, and the headquarters didn't have to be like huge. So luckily this came with the 4 clips. There's 2 on each side that clip into the second level, and it kind of holds it up. It's pretty rugged though. This cardboard and the laminated walls with that are riveted together, it's pretty rugged stuff. I mean, you wouldn't want to fall on it or anything, but so there it is. There's all the pieces I have. I know it's missing like a pole that the seat goes up and down on, and you can go up to the second level, and there's supposed to be like a computer console there that I'm missing, and the very top is missing a light. And it's also missing like, parts of the rack so you can hang things on it. But, other than that, it's pretty amazing. I'm really, really, really happy to have it. Here's some details of the inside. Computers and computer monitors. There's the seat that's supposed to go up, and then he can look out the observation tower, look out the window. Just really cool. It'd be cool to have all the parts, but this might be the beginning of collecting 12-inch. No, I don't want to. But, it's hard to, as a collector, having a, almost like a toy museum in my house, it's hard to find something this cool and not want to put it in the collection and have it on display. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This was a real treat for me. Thanks to my friend that picked this up for me. The whole lot I got for $50. It was really, really nice of him to give it to me at that price. And I, of course, said yes, not knowing what I was getting. And I just wanted to say thanks to him. And thanks to you guys for watching. This was really fun. I'm Toysbackzen. Please comment, subscribe to my channel. It really helps. And hit the notification bell to get notifications about future videos. I do 3 videos a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thanks for watching, and take care.